Okay, welcome again to the session. And we'll start from question number 301. We have already finished question number 300 questions on this particular platform. So starting from question number 301. In the previous class there was some technical issue, so it ended in 3-4 minutes. So today in this class we'll start from question number 301. So here 301 question is saying that marginal revenue will be positive if elasticity of demand is. So the relation between elasticity and marginal revenue is E is equals to AR upon AR minus MR. So here it is talking about marginal revenue will be positive, means if it will be positive, जब अगर मान लो यहाँ पर MR पॉजिटिव होगा तो it will be AR upon AR minus something positive, means the denominator will be less than the numerator, therefore value of E will be greater than 1. So hence the value of E will be greater than more than 1. So the answer of question number 301 is B. Moving ahead with the next question. Next question, it is saying that the relationship between elasticity of demand, average revenue and marginal revenue is shown by the following. So we have already discussed, the correct option is A. Moving ahead to the question number 303, using total revenue and total cost curve, the level of output that gives maximum profit will be 1. So here TR minus TC is the formula of profit. Okay, so where the gap will be maximum, it will be of maximum profit. So here where the gap between TR and TC is maximum, the TR curve lies below TC. No, the TR curve will be lying above TC. So it is TR and this is TC. So here the correct option will be where the gap between TR and TC is maximum and TR curve lies above TC curve. So the correct option will be C. Moving ahead to the question number 304. Marginal revenue will be negative if the demand is. Marginal revenue will be negative. Okay. So again we'll go with the formula E is equals to AR upon AR minus MR. Okay. So it is saying that marginal revenue will be negative. So when marginal revenue will be negative means AR upon AR minus something negative term, like something minus MR will be there. Okay, so minus will get plus, formula will be AR upon AR plus something. So in this case the denominator will be bigger than numerator, hence the value of E will be less than 1. So when the value of E is, so there are conditions. When the value of E is infinite, it means perfect elastic. When the value of E is greater than 1, it means elastic. When the value of E is equals to 1, E is equal to 1, it means unitary elastic. When the value of E is less than 1, it means inelastic. When the value of E is equal to 0, it means perfectly inelastic. Okay, so here the case is value of E is less than 1. So here it is inelastic. So here it is inelastic, means relatively inelastic. Question number 304 correct option is C. Moving ahead to the question number 305. When AR is constant, MR is C. Now when AR is constant so always remember, when MR is increasing, then AR is also increasing, and when MR is decreasing, then AR is also decreasing. When MR is constant, then only AR is constant, or vice versa, means when AR is constant then MR is constant. See, so here when AR is constant, then AR is equals to MR at this point. Okay, so here it will be equal to AR. Question number 305, correct answer is A. Moving to the next question. Again here one of the formula of elasticity AR and MR is E is equal to AR upon AR minus MR. Another one relation is this, the same formula will be when will be rewritten. Okay, then it will be something like MR is equals to AR 1 minus 1 upon E. So it is talking about same formula on less than perfectly elastic demand curve. The MP of a given price and output is equal to, means it is not talking about MP, it is talking about MR. Okay, MR. So MR for a given price of output is equals to price multiplied by E minus 1 upon E, what I have already written. So correct option is A. Moving ahead to the question number 307. Moving ahead to the question number 307. If a demand curve exhibit unit elasticity for all prices, the MR curve, when it is saying that when demand curve exhibit unit elasticity for all prices, MR curve, so it is saying that means value of E is equals to, it is saying that demand curve exhibit unit elasticity means E is equals to 1, E is equals to 1 for all the MR curve, okay, is identical, lies below demand curve, is identical to x axis, is with y axis, okay. So here the thing is this, when the if we go to the formula, E is equals to AR upon AR minus MR, so it will be only 1, it will be 1, the value of this will be 1 when the value of MR will be 0, when the value of MR will be 0. So it is saying that if a demand curve exhibit unit elasticity, means if a demand curve exhibit, so the demand curve exhibit unit elasticity when it is rectangular hyperbola for all the prices of MR, it is saying that for all the prices of MR curve, for all the prices, the MR curve, it is saying that MR curve is identical with it, lies below the demand curve, is identical with x axis, is identical with y axis. Question is good. So what question is saying that, okay, so I am taking the green color here. So here it is talking about if a demand curve exhibit unit elasticity, means when demand curve exhibit unit elasticity for all prices, means for the value of all prices, it exhibit unit elasticity. See, one of the demand curve is something like this. So here when the price is at the midmost point, then the elasticity will be equal to 1, and when the price will be at uppermost point of the demand curve, the elasticity will be infinity, and similarly here it will be equal to 0. So when the curve will be rectangular parabola, rectangular hyperbola, then only at all the prices the value of E will be 1. This we already know, okay. So here in this case it is saying that the MR curve is identical with it. So this is the AR curve, this is the AR curve, this is the AR curve, as you are already knowing. This is the AR curve. MR curve, in perfect competition, this is only the AR is equals to MR is equals to everything, price is equals to everything, is this only in perfect competition. Why? Because this is the only MR curve, okay. And why? One more reason, E is equals to AR upon AR minus MR, So when MR is equals to AR, then it will be AR minus AR, means this part will be 0, and therefore the value of whole it will be E is equals to infinity, okay. This is the thing, okay. So when AR curve is downward sloping, something like this, so the slope of MR curve is always more than the slope of, or you can say that the always double than the slope of AR curve. So the MR curve will lie below the demand curve. Option B will be correct. 307. Let me check the answer. Question number 307. Question number 307. 307. Answer is C. I given B. Wait a minute. Question number 307. Answer is C. Okay. Okay. So 307 answer is B, lies below the demand curve. I given is identical with the x-axis. Means if the demand curve exhibit unit elasticity for all prices, the MR curve is, answer is saying this is the answer, official answer. C is identical with x-axis. Identical with x-axis. Identical with x-axis means when MR curve is identical with x-axis. MR is talking about MR curve, means it will be horizontal. When the MR, when it will be or horizontal, then elasticity will be elasticity means slope will be infinite and elasticity will be zero here in this case, है ना? But it is saying that unit elasticity, it is not zero elasticity. Okay. So question number 307, I'll come up with this question in the last of the microeconomics when all the 3627 question will be covered, or this is the PPT of 330 question. Okay, when all these 330 question will be covered, then I'll cover all these questions. 3-4 questions I already taken. I'll discuss all these. Okay, question number 308. The following figure gives the cost of a firm. The following figure gives the cost of a firm. Okay, no of output produced, means number of output produced 10, total variable cost 200, total average cost 30. Okay, so here the average cost is, it is talking about the average cost. Okay, the average cost is, so it is saying that total average cost is 30. So what will be the difference between the average cost and total average cost? Number of output produced 10, total variable cost, it is variable cost is 200. So total variable cost means the cost apart from the fixed cost, and the total average cost is 30. So if you go with this, then total variable cost will be means average variable cost will be 20, because 200 divided by 10, and but including fixed cost, the output is coming, the average cost is coming 30. So average fixed so it is talking about average fixed cost, means 10 is the average fixed cost. Okay, means total cost is average means variable cost. If I talk about total average, means average total cost, then it will be average total cost or total average cost. It is showing here 30. Okay, so it is the sum of total variable cost plus total fixed cost. So variable cost, it is coming 20 from here, because 200 divided by 10 plus something means total fixed cost. So total fixed cost and total average cost is 30. So TFC will be 30 minus 20, so it will be 10. Moving ahead to the next question. 308, answer is 10 only, it is B. 309, if AR curve is falling straight line, if AR curve is falling straight line, AR curve is falling straight line like this. Okay, AR curve is like this. Okay, MR curve will lie below it in such a way that any line drawn from the point from y axis parallel to x axis, MR curve, this is AR, this will be MR. Okay, MR. So MR curve will lie below it in such a way that any line drawn from a point from y axis like this parallel to x axis like this, okay, to meet AR curve is intersected by MR curve in midway. Okay, because MR curve is always of double slope of AR curve, so the correct answer will be A. Okay, 309, correct answer will be A. Moving ahead to the question number 310. Okay, in general profit will be at a maximum where, in general profit will be at a maximum where MR is equal to MC, so this is the profit equilibrium condition. 310, it will be answer is A. Moving ahead to the question number 311. Which of the following person is engaged in secondary production? So primary is that which is connected to nature, agriculture, and secondary is that which is like in secondary production. Okay, so here a bricklayer who is laying bricks, bricklayer is in obviously in secondary production. Automobile assembly line worker, he is in the secondary production. An accountant, he is in service sector. A cinema projectionist, he is also in service sector. So the correct option will be 1 and 2. Option B is correct. 311, option B is correct. Moving to the question number 312. An increase in firm's fixed cost will, and an increase in a firm's fixed cost will. Okay, so change marginal cost but not total cost. Here it is saying that question number 312, an increase in a firm's fixed cost will will change marginal cost but not total cost. Why it will change? It will change total cost because total cost is variable cost plus fixed cost. Okay, so fixed cost obviously will be changing total cost. Change in both marginal and total cost. What is marginal cost? Marginal cost is rate of change of total cost with respect to quantity. So marginal cost will not be changing due to change in fixed cost because the thing is this, when you will derivate it, so what is fixed, it will become zero always. How much be the value of this, okay, that's not matter that it is more or less, okay. So but it will be becoming zero because it is constant term after derivating. So the marginal cost will always depend on variable cost, okay. So there is no change in marginal cost, only there will be change in total cost, okay. Okay. So change in variable cost but not in marginal cost, this will be the thing, okay. Okay, what it is saying? An increase in firm's fixed cost. Okay, so they'll not be change in any variable cost because fixed cost is some different and total. So change in total cost but not in marginal cost. So option D will be correct. Change in total cost will be changing because fixed cost is already included in total cost, but marginal cost, it depends only on variable cost. Okay, so therefore there is no any change. There will no any change in marginal cost, but total cost will be changed. Question number 312. The correct option is D. Question number 312. 312. Correct option is. So here question number 312 is saying that correct option is B. Change both margin and total cost. No. Because marginal cost is something rate of change of total cost with respect to quantity. So in that when fixed cost is already fixed cost, mm, marginal cost will not change. Marginal cost will not change by changing in fixed cost. Okay, because fixed cost is somehow already fixed. Let me check. Let me check for this question. Give me 20 seconds. Okay. So correct option is D only. Okay. Okay. So here the correct option is D only. Okay. So but officially here it is showing B, but B will not be the correct answer. So moving ahead with the question number 313. Moving ahead with the question number 313. Here it is saying that the total period and elasticity of time are related. Total the time period and elasticity of time are related. So here elasticity of time period, it is talking about time period and elasticity of time. So elasticity of time means in a particular time, when time changes, then how something which is linked to it changes. Okay, so it will be means I'm not in general, no. I can only prove it here because I have not. Time period and elasticity of time are related. Mm, elasticity of time. It will be in direct proportion because as time increases, some things changes like that. Okay, so the correct option will be C, and it is here C only. Moving at question number 314, the LIC long run average cost. Okay, so long run average cost curve. So long run average cost curve, ठीक है, falls when long run marginal cost curve falls, rises. So marginal cost means the when marginal cost will be less than average cost, so it will be falling. When marginal cost will increase average cost, then it will be going up. So here rise when LIC curve, the LIC curve rises when marginal cost curve rises, obviously, and when LIC it will be falling when uh, marginal cost will fall, obviously. Okay, goes through the lowest point of LMC curve, means it is saying that the long run average cost goes from the lowest point of the marginal cost curve. So it is also correct. False when, so how many options are correct in this question? False when LMC is less than LAC. False when means long run average cost curve. So here if I talk about, this is marginal cost and this is average cost. Okay, so false when LMC is, yani marginal cost is less than LAC. No. Yeah, yes, it is correct. Long run average cost curve will be falling when marginal cost curve is less than LAC, and rises when LMC is more than LAC. So all the options are correct. So what it is trying to say? 314, question number 314. Correct option is D. Okay, so the correct option is D. Why it is D? Because it is showing D. So I didn't put my mind. So it will be, obviously it will be D. Why? Because these are true in themselves, but these are incomplete statement. The complete statement is this only. Okay. Okay. So the correct option will be D. Moving ahead to the next question. Question number 315. Which of the following occupation should be included under heading of primary production? Which of the following occupation should be included? Okay. So here, so okay, coming to the point. Question number 315. Which of the following occupation should be included under heading of primary production? So here primary production, it is fishing, means which of the following occupation should be included under the heading of primary production. So fishing, farming, quarrying, coal mining, these I think these all are linked with primary production. So okay, so here all of these. So question number 315, the correct option is D. So it is D only. Moving ahead to the question number 316. Here it is saying that Thomas Malthus believed the population of country will always increase. Production cannot keep on increasing. Food supply places the limit. So in Malthus says that food production uh, increases increases arithmetically, but population of the nation is increasing geometrically. Okay, so therefore it should not be. So Thomas Malthus believed the population of country will always increase. Production cannot keep on increasing. Um, Food supply places a limit to growth of population. Population increase leads to fall in output. Population increase leads to fall in output. So this is, I think this is the correct statement matching with his point, because food supply places a limit to growth of population. Limit to growth of population. Hmm. Because food supply is not that much how much the population is growing. Question number 316, correct answer is 316. It is C only. Moving ahead to the question number 317. 317, it is saying that which of the following statement is correct or more nearly correct. So here, so here, an increase in price of commodity, which of the following statement is correct or nearly correct. Okay, so an increase in price of commodity represent a fall in its value. Means when price of a commodity in increases, increase in the price of a commodity represent a fall in its value. What means, when price will be increasing, then the value price will fall in front of that commodity, but the value of that commodity will rise. Okay, so I don't think this is correct. And next, it is value has nothing to do with price. This one is incorrect. Okay, value has nothing to do with price. This is also incorrect, because value and price are linked to each other. Okay, if price of a commodity falls, the value rated relative to other good does not change. If price of a commodity falls, the value rated to other good does not change. The price of a good, the price of a good is its value measured in terms of money. The price of a good is value. Yeah, yeah. So this is the correct statement. The price is the value of good measured in the terms of money. This one is also incorrect, because if we talk about substitute good, the price of coffee will rise, then the demand of coffee will be lowered. At the same time, the demand for tea will be increased. Okay, so correct option in my opinion will be D. 317, correct option is D. It is D only. Moving ahead to the question number 318. The real aim of production is to create material goods. Uh, Obviously, though, to eliminate poverty, the real aim of production to satisfy people's wants. Yeah, this is the correct option. To provide basic necessities. Okay, so um, the 318 correct option is C. It is C only. Moving to the question number 319. 319, it is saying that the marginal cost curve reaches its minimum point before average variable cost curve and the average cost curve. It is saying that marginal cost curve reaches its minimum. So here, if I draw, let it be marginal cost curve. So when marginal cost curve will be below average cost curve, then average cost curve will be also falling. So average cost curve will be something like this. Okay, so this is average cost, this is marginal cost. Okay, so here, so it will be like this. So marginal cost curve reaches its minimum point before the average cost curve and the average cost curve, average variable cost curve and average cost curve. So obviously, because average variable or average cost curve remains somehow upward. Okay, remains, because if marginal cost will be upward, then average cost will not be falling anymore. In addition to the marginal cost curve intersect average variable cost curve and average cost curve at the lowest point, the above statement are both true. Always, never, often, sometimes. It is always true, always. 319A. It is A only. Moving to the question number 320. So here, if I talk about a rise in the price of commodity will generally call for the bigger supply. A rise in price of commodity. So rise in price of commodity. Rise in price of commodity. A rise in price of a commodity will generally call forth a bigger supply, because supply is already positively related to price, because when price will be increased, the supply will be quantity supply will be increased. Okay, so obviously, and this will brought about partially by existing firms expanding their output and partially by general expansion of market, new firms being attracted to industry, and general expansion of the market, new firms and being attracted to industry, the discovery of new sources of raw material, change in the general level of consumers income. No, no. So here when price will increase, obviously the expansion of the supply will be increased, and therefore the new firms will attract to the industry, because they'll think that the price, final price will be uh, enough, okay, to make profit. So I think answer will be B, 320. It is B only. It is B only. Moving ahead to the next question. Question number 321. Competition. Competition is inevitable but has desirable forms that can be selected on an economic basis. So it is saying that competition is inevitable but has desirable forms. Competition is inevitable but has desirable forms that can be selected on an economic basis. Competition is fair if everybody has an equal chance of being selected. It is discriminatory, it is desirable. So perfect competition is not discriminatory, is is fair if everyone has equal chance of being selected. Good. So question number it is B. Option is B. 321. Correct option is B. Moving on to the question number 322. 322. Under perfect competition, a firm will be in equilibrium if. So in perfect competition, the firm will be in equilibrium if MR is equals to MC. MC cuts MR from below. Always correct. MC rises when it cuts MR. Sure. All of the three conditions fulfilled. Okay. So question number 322, the correct option will be D. Correct option will be D. Okay. Moving ahead to the question number 323. 323. Okay. Okay. So I think PPT is properly visible. If I zoom it a bit more, then too it is visible. Mm. It should be somehow moving this side, I think. Okay. It's fine. So moving ahead with question number 323. So here, if the demand curve confronting an individual form is perfectly elastic, then so let me do one thing. Let me share the class link. Let me share the class link to some of the students. Okay. Okay, so again here if I talk about here, so again here question number 323, if the demand curve confronting an individual firm is perfectly elastic, then it is saying that if the demand curve confronting an individual firm is perfectly elastic demand curve means demand curve will be something like of zero slope. It will be horizontal to x-axis. Okay, so this is the perfectly elastic demand curve, which is the demand curve of perfect competition. Here AR is equals to MR is equals to price is equals to MC. Okay, so here the firm is a price taker. So this will be the perfect competition firm. The firm cannot influence the price. Obviously, the firm cannot influence the price. The firm is a price taker. The amount of firm places on the market is small. The amount the firm places on the market is small related to total supply. Sure. So all the three are correct. All of the above. Correct option will be D, because these are all the habits of perfect competition market. Okay, so here correct option will be D. Question number 323, correct option is D only. Moving to the question number 324, efficient allocation of resources is likely to be achieved under perfect competition. It is very simple question. Question number 324. It is C. Moving ahead to the next question. Question number 325. When the perfectly competitive firm and industry are both in long run equilibrium. So here it is talking. A question is talking about perfectly competitive. So in perfectly competitive market, AR is equals to MR is equals to MC is equals to price is equals to demand curve. Okay. So here P is equals to here perfectly competitive firm and industry are both in long run equilibrium. Okay, so long run equilibrium if I talk about, okay, so the diagram is already given here. So we'll go with this diagram only. So this is the diagram of perfect competition only. In perfect competition, the AR is equals to MR is equals to price, and in perfect competition they are normal profits. Okay, normal profits. So in the case of supernormal profit, this AC curve will be like this one. So there this will be the supernormal profit. But here in perfect competition, the curve will be like this only, as it is drawn already in this particular question. So we'll solve question number 25 from this curve. Okay. So here so this is the equilibrium point E. Here what happens? This is the point. This is the point where P is equals to MR, because P is AR, means P is equals to means P is AR only. P is equals to MR is equals to here is equals to MC is equals to AC. Okay. So this will be the correct answer. I'm not saying this is correct answer. This is the correct option. Let us go with next. So here D. This is only the demand curve. So we can again write it. D is equals to MR is equals to marginal cost, SMC is equals to long run marginal cost. So here this is only for confusion, that short run marginal cost, long run marginal cost. Here it is saying that are both in long run equilibrium. So when long run is there, so always a long run is created from infinite short runs only. Okay, and particular equilibrium takes place in short run only, and with a various combination of short run the long run takes place. Okay, so here the option B is also correct. If I talk about option C, price is equals to MR is equals to lowest point of LAC curve. So as you can check here, this is the LAC curve. Okay, so equilibrium is at the lowest point of LAC curve only, because MC cuts LAC from its lowest point. Okay, so here the option C is also correct. Because of this, all of the options are correct. Question number 3 to 5, correct answer will be D. 3 to 5, correct option, it is showing C. So why why these are not correct? P is equals to MR is equals to lowest point of LIC curve. So, correct option is given as C. So here in above two options, what is wrong? P is equals to MR, it is obviously correct. Is equals to LAC or LMC, it is all, because question has spoken about long run. We have, but we are also taking these options where short run is given. In my opinion, where I explained there ki long run is always created from number of short run only, but the language of question is not obeying that, because it is only showing here long run. So we will have to also eliminate this, I think so, but I'll not eliminate it. So so in my opinion, when it is saying that option C is only correct, so I am taking it. Okay, otherwise in my opinion, all of these are correct. Okay, correct option will be all of the above. So moving ahead to the question number 3 to 6. Moving ahead to the question number 3 to 6. Moving ahead to the question number 3 to 6. Here, in the following diagram of a competitive firm, T point include. So T point include, it is only normal profit. As I already told you that when average curve or uh, when equilibrium point is at the bottom of average cost, means the price are that much only. How much the cost, it is varying the cost, that was only price are capped. Okay, if the price are capped above than the average cost, then there will be uh, a supernormal profit. Okay, but here it is normal profit. Okay, so option C is correct. Question number 2 3 to 6, option C is correct. Okay, option C is correct. Moving at question number 3 to 7. By normal profits, it meant the profit made by a marginal entrepreneur in a normal year. By normal profits, it meant the profit made by a marginal entrepreneur. Yeah, this word margin is very much linked with normal profit. Okay, so profit made by marginal entrepreneur in a normal year. Here, second option is the payment made to the marginal entrepreneur for his abilities, the surplus profit made by least efficient firm, the payment needed to keep an entrepreneur in an industry. So these all the terms are somehow related to each other and somehow seems the same meaning, but the sound, what I think it will be more sounding the question option A. The profit made by marginal entrepreneur in a normal year. But if I go with option B, where it is, the payment made to the marginal entrepreneur to his for his abilities. So it is not for the entrepreneur only, because four factors are involved: land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. So surplus profit made by a least efficient firm. No, 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 no. It will not be a least efficient firm. This will be entirely wrong. Least efficient. The payment needed to keep an entrepreneur in an industry. So in my opinion, the correct option will be A only. Let me check. Question number 3 to 7. 3 to 7. It is D. It is D. Where it is? Payment needed to keep an entrepreneur in industry. Yeah, of course. Because I think I already told now that all these statements are seen to be of same meaning, because here this also it is saying that payment made to marginal entrepreneur for his ability. See, the word marginal is saying that the entrepreneur is taking only that much cost, what is his opportunity cost. Okay, so not bad. This D can be the answer, because it is sounding better than I think these other two options. Okay, the payment needed to keep an entrepreneur in an industry. Okay, good. Correct option is D, up to 3 to 7. Question number 3 to 8. The change in TR, total revenue, resulting from the sale of 1 unit more of output means. So it is simply MR from the given output, from the given uh, input or output. Marginal revenue. So change in TR, total revenue, resulting from sale of 1 unit of more output. So sale. So it will be marginal revenue from given output. Option B. 3 to 8. It will be B. Moving ahead, question number 3 to 9. It is B only. Under perfect competition, the transportation cost is considered to be negligible as thus ignored, is considered to be vital for calculation of total cost. It is charged along with price of the commodity excluded from prime cost. So we have already seen it would be considered, I think, to be negligible because I have never seen these transportation cost in perfect competition. 3 to 9 it will be A. 3 to 9 is A only because uh, for producer it should not be, because producer will always be saying that how it will be because transportation costs are a bit high nowadays. Okay, so but here the thing is, is considered to be negligible and thus ignored. Okay, transportation cost are thought to be negligible. Okay, so moving ahead with the question number 330. Moving ahead with the question number 330. In perfect competition, in perfect competition, there is a process of free entry but restricted exit of the no no कोई आए कोई जाए ना, तो free entry and free exit of the firm. So 330 it will be B. 330 it is B only. Moving ahead to the question number 331. In perfectly competitive market, the firm is the price giver and the industry. Firm is price taker. Firm is price taker and industry is price giver. Both are price taker only. Perfectly competition. 331 option is C. Option is B. Okay. So I didn't put much time on this question. So here therefore gone wrong. Firm is price taker. Industry is price giver. Because all of the industry is price giver. Okay. Price taker means the prices are already known to everyone because nobody can take more price because nobody is going to make supernormal profits because everyone will be making normal profits only. Therefore, and also the means whatever the commodity will be there, whatever the product will be there. So as assumptions already taken in perfect competition, everywhere the land level entrepreneur costing will be same, and because of same costing the prices are kept like this only. Okay, so therefore the prices will be same. So therefore firm are price taker only because it is known to everyone. So this is the fact. But about industry is the price giver. So if I talk about industry, so industry is the summation of all the firms. Industry is the summation of all the firms. So all the firms, if I talk about them, giver. Giver means okay. So correct option is B only. I think that I'm not having much knowledge in it. So why I am here? So not an issue. I'll get back to you the taking the solution of this particular question. So question number 332. Match the following: increasing cost industry, decreasing cost industry, constant cost industry. So here horizontal long run supply curve like this. horizontal positively sloped long run supply curve like this, negatively sloped long run supply curve like this. So here constant cost industry I think will be going to positively sloped long run supply curve 3 2 means it will is no any option is of 3 2. Mhm. So here mm, constant cost industry negatively sloping long run horizontal long run, it will go with one. Why? Because constant cost industry horizontal long run supply means like this, there is no any matter from means it will be going smoothly. I am not having explanation of this particular question, but I think it will be going with 3 will go with 1, increasing will go with I think positive like this. So 332 the correct option is 332, correct option is C. Correct option is C here. So it is second, third, first. So it will be second, first is second, and it is third, it is first. Yeah. So I was saying that only. Okay. Moving ahead to the next question. Price taker firms. Price taker firms advertise to increase the demand for their product. Price taker firms advertise to increase the demand for their product. So oligopoly market and other firms they used to marketize, but perfect in perfect competition or in monopolistic competition, the advertisement takes place. But in the case of perfect competition, advertisement don't take place. So do not advertise, because most advertising is wasteful. Do not advertise because they can sell as much as they want at their current price. Who advertise will get more profit than option C would be correct. Price taker firms. Double three it is C. It is C only. Do not advertise means perfect competitor do not advertise because they can sell as much as they want in the current price. ठीक है. Moving ahead. Question number 334. If factor prices and factor quantities move in the same direction we have. If factor prices means the prices of labor, okay, means wages if I talk about, okay, means wage, and factor quantities means let's say labor move in the same direction, means if it is wage labor is increasing then wage is also increasing, okay. We have constant cost industry, decreasing cost industry, increasing cost industry. So labor is increasing, wage is increasing. So I think it will be constant cost industry. 334 it is A. It is C. And increasing cost industry means yeah, cost will be increasing. Cost will be increasing. Labor when it will increase, then cost will also increase. Option C will be correct. Moving ahead to the next question. In condition of pure competition, in conditions of pure competition in which the demand for a firm product is infinitely elastic. In conditions of pure competition in which the demand for a firm's product is infinitely elastic, the firm's average revenue curve will be vertically straight line. So it is saying that in condition of pure competition, pure means perfect competition in which the demand for a firm's product is infinitely elastic like this. Infinitely elastic means like this. Okay. The firm's average revenue will be vertical straight line horizontal straight line, U shaped, no, straight line 45 horizontal axis like this. Yes, it will be. Correct option is D. In this case, average revenue will be a straight line 45-degree angle to horizontal axis. 335 option is D. 335 option is B. अरे भैया यार, what I am doing? What I am doing? What I am doing? मतलब ये तो कुछ. This is now only AR is equals to MR is equals to price is equal to demand curve is equal to MC is equal to MR is equal to everything is this only. Why? Okay. MC will go like this. Yeah, average cost will go like this. So this is the only MR भैया. चलो okay. सब जगह दिमाग लाने लगता हूँ मैं. Question number 336. The more nearly perfect a market is, the more nearly perfect a market is, the stronger is the tendency for the same product to be paid for the same thing at all the same in all the parts of the market. This is definition of perfect competition by, I don't know, वैनम, जवान, मार्शल ही लगा देते हैं इस पे, देखते हैं क्या होता है. 336 का डी. बहुत अच्छी बात है, बहुत अच्छा लगा. मार्शल नहीं, डिमांड के बारे में ज़्यादा बात करिए. मूविंग हेड टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 337. With increasing return to scale, the equilibrium in market is incomplete. Equilibrium in market is incomplete. So read the question. With increasing return to scale, the equilibrium in market is incomplete. This is with the increasing return to scale, the equilibrium in a market is incomplete. This is only in the case of perfectly competitive market, only in the case of imperfectly competitive market, only in the case of monopolistic market. Okay. So increasing return to scale means IRS means alpha plus beta is greater than 1. Okay. Increasing return to scale. The equilibrium in the market is incomplete. This is only in the case of perfectly competition market. And equilibrium in the market will be something like this, when MR is equals to MC. Okay, so where MR is equals to MC, this is the equilibrium point, and when MC will be coming down, when increasing return to scale will take place, marginal cost will become down. The equilibrium in the market is incomplete. This is in the case of, so equilibrium is incomplete. This will be, I think, in the case of imperfect competition only. 337 it will be B, I think. 337 it is A only. Only in the case of perfectly competitive market, the equilibrium in a market is incomplete with increasing return to scale. Okay. So I'll also come with this question, particular question 337. इसको मैं लेके आऊँगा दोबारा. ठीक है. Moving ahead, question number 338. In finding equilibrium position of a profit maximizing firm, which technique is most convenient? In finding equilibrium position of a profit maximizing firm. In finding equilibrium position of a profit maximizing firm, which technique is most convenient? Total revenue and total cost method. Yes, because profit is equal to TR minus TC. Margin level. So when it comes with the profit, so the correct method will be this only, not MR is equal to MC, demand and supply technique. So correct option will be A. 338 it is A. 338 it is B. thing is going wrong now in in some of the serial question. Marginal revenue and marginal cost technique in finding equilibrium position of a profit maximizing firm. So actually the thing is this only, that MR this one and MR is equals to MC. These are same thing. Why? Because you will derivate it. Okay, so TR will come in MR and TC will come MC. So when you will put it is equals to 0, because when profit maximum, then the slope of profit will be 0. Okay, so this is same, MR is equals to MC will happen. So this is the most important. Okay, most important and most efficient technique. Okay, moving ahead to the question number 339. Moving ahead with the question number 339. In the case of consumers demand curve, in the case of consumers demand curve that determined the price. In the case of consumers demand curve determined the price, but in the case of producer, in the case of consumers demand curve determined the price, but the case of producer, AR curve determined the price. I think question is not in correct language. AR curve determine the price. AR curve determine the price and income. MR curve determine the price. MR curve and AR curve determine the price. It is one only, I think. 339 it is one. It is one only, because AR is equals to MR, and this is the price, this is the only demand line. Okay, so here moving ahead to the next question, question number 340. It is saying that under competitive condition the industry will be in equilibrium. Under competitive conditions the industry will be in equilibrium when each firm is in equilibrium equating MC with MR. It is saying that under competitive condition the industry will be in equilibrium when each firm is in equilibrium equating MC with MR, when all the firms are earning only normal profits, when the firm outside have no tendency when firms outside have no tendency to enter the industry, and those within have no tendency to leave industry. This is the correct, I think. This is 340. When all the three conditions are fulfilled. So these are the things. See, in perfect competition, this is obviously when firms outside have no tendency to enter. Under competitive, no, this will not do. In competitive condition, the firms easily exit and enter the market. So option A will be correct. 340. It is D. When all the three conditions are fulfilled. It is not saying that all the above three conditions. Okay. This is the thing. When this firm should be earning normal profit, when each firm is equating MR is equals to MC. So these are the condition. I'm not denying, but this third one, it should be vice versa. Means firm should have tendency to enter the industry and with tendency to leave the industry. So therefore the option D will be correct. Moving on to the next question. Question number 341. In the long run competitive equilibrium, the theory predicts that TR is equals to TC and MR is equals to MC. In long run competitive equilibrium, the theory predicts that in the long run competitive equilibrium, the theory predicts that MR is equals to MC. TR is not equal to TC. Profit will be TR minus TC. firms operate at minimum average total cost. There is no incentive for entry or exit the firm. This is all right. All these can exist. But the option A is in doubt because TR is not is equal to TC. 341. It is D only. Okay. Means all of these are correct. 342. Maximization of total profit is fundamental aim of the management of industry, management of firm, management of market, management of economy. Maximization of total profit is the fundamental aim of management of firm, and when it will be aim of management of firm, then obviously it will be the aim of management of industry. 342. It will be B. It is B only. Question number 343. The period of time in which the plant capacity can be varied is known as. The period of time in which the plant capacity can be varied is known as short period, market period, long period, all of above. The period of time in which the plant capacity can be varied. तो ये तो भैया आपका हो जाएगा शॉर्ट पीरियड में तो नहीं हो सकता है, मार्केट पीरियड में हो सकता है, लॉन्ग पीरियड. सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. 343 का सी. मूविंग अहेड. 344. If the supply curve remain unchanged and the demand increases, the price will increase. When the greater, सिंपल क्वेश्चन है, फिर भी ऐसा लगता है मैच कर लूँ आंसर. इन्होंने कुछ मतलब उससे पता लग जाएगा कि बाकी आंसर तो सही है कि नहीं है इनके. When the greater the elasticity of supply, when the greater the elasticity of supply, the change in new equilibrium price will be. When the greater the elasticity of supply, the change in new equilibrium price will be. Means greater elasticity of supply means when price changes, quantity changes by a bit more than how much percentage change in price. So when it is greater, so this is the whole thing. Okay. In the new equilibrium price will, so new equilibrium price will be higher, will not be higher because price will change a bit, then quantity supplied will increase more than that. So because of it, price will be lowered. Price will be higher than previous price, be lower than previous price. I am not saying will be lower than the previous price, but will be lower. 345, I think it is C, but it will not be C. 335, no, then it's 345. It is C. It is C. It is C. See, it will not be lower than the previous price. It will be lower, but not lower than the previous price. Okay. $346. One would expect so this question, see this 345 question one, okay, this one. So try to solve such questions like this only by thinking. Means when elasticity of supply is greater than 1, it means that when the price will be increased by any of the percentage, the quantity increase will be more than that percent. Okay, means प्राइस किसी चीज़ का बढ़ गया तो वहाँ पर अगर क्वांटिटी वही रहेगी तो फिर महंगाई हो जाएगी, यानी प्राइस का मतलब जो कि लेकिन सप्लाई, अगर प्राइस तो बढ़ा लेकिन सप्लाई बहुत होगी मार्केट में, अब उसकी डिमांड नहीं रहेगी उतनी, when supply will not meet demand, then automatically price will lower. But it doesn't mean that price will be lowered that much, or price will be lowered from that price also what it was in previous. Okay, so वैसे नहीं होगा, ये कम हो जाएगा लेकिन उतना कम नहीं होगा. Moving ahead to the question number 344. Moving ahead with the question number 346. One would expect a firm to close down rather than continue producing in short run period if यानी जो है फर्म जो है वो अपना क्लोज डाउन कर दे अगर वो अपनी वेरिएबल कॉस्ट में मीट ना कर पाए। टोटल रेवेन्यू वर लॉन्ग रन वर मोर देन द टोटल वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, इसमें तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। टोटल रेवेन्यू लेस देन द टोटल वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, बिल्कुल ये वाली सही बात सही है, ऐसे में बंद कर दे, ठीक है। वेरिएबल कॉस्ट वर टू फॉल बिलो द फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट, इससे मतलब नहीं है। 346 का बी हो जाएगा, इट इज बी ओनली। क्वेश्चन नंबर 347, अंडर परफेक्ट competition a firm will be in equilibrium when its AC is at a maximum at a minimum, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर firm will be in equilibrium when its AC is at minimum, ठीक है ना। यहाँ पर ये आपका P हो गया है, ये आपका AC हो गया है, ये MC हो गया है, AC है ये, तो यही सब कुछ है। तो ये मिनिमम 347 का यहाँ पे B हो जाएगा। 348 क्वेश्चन नंबर, एक्सपेंडिंग आउटपुट टिल राइजिंग मार्जिनल कॉस्ट इज लेस देन प्राइस। अब आउटपुट आप क्या करो, एक्सपेंड करते चले जा रहे हो टिल राइजिंग मार्जिनल कॉस्ट, जहाँ तक मार्जिनल कॉस्ट बढ़ रही है वहाँ तक आपने एक्सपेंड करा, इज लेस देन द प्राइस, मार्जिन यहाँ तक यहाँ तक यहाँ तक और यहीं पे, ठीक तो है। दिस इज नेचर ऑफ परफेक्टली कॉम्पिटिटिव मार्केट, बहुत बढ़िया बात है। तो आपका ये 348 का नहीं, परफेक्टली कॉम्पिटिटिव फर्म का हो जाएगा ये, मार्केट का नहीं। 348 का यहाँ पे हो जाएगा सी, ठीक है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 349, एट द शटडाउन पॉइंट, शटडाउन पॉइंट भी क्या होता है, प्राइस इज इक्वल टू एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, बहुत सही है। टीआर इज इक्वल टू एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, बहुत सही है। लेकिन 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 टीआर नहीं होगा भाई। अच्छा तो टोटल वैल्यू कॉस्ट, ठीक है। टोटल लॉसेज ऑफ द फर्म इक्वल टू टीएफसी, हाँ ठीक है, इससे ज़्यादा नहीं होंगे और हो। तो आपका 349 का डी हो जाएगा। मूविंग टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 350, इट इज सेइंग दैट विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट इन द कनेक्शन विद बुलो डायग्राम। तो यहाँ पर जो है कि फर्म इज styled as price taker as constructed to price maker industry, price taker है, हाँ ठीक है। The firm is styled as price maker as constructed to price, ये गलत हो जाएगा। Firm is styled as a price taker as same in price maker industry, as same in price maker industry, हाँ। तो प्राइस मेकर इंडस्ट्री बनाती है और प्राइस टेकर एज कंसिडर्ड टू प्राइस मेकर इंडस्ट्री, ये भी गलत हो जाएगा भैया। तो आपका 3 वाला सही होगा क्या, 3 वाला, ऑप्शन सी वाला होगा करेक्ट। एक मिनट, ऑप्शन ए में केवल पहला है। चलो तो आपका अब देखिए यहाँ पर बात जो कह रहा है, ये बात कहने का मतलब इसका ये है तात्पर्य कि फर्म जो है कि ये जो है ना, ये जो डायग्राम है ये परफेक्ट कॉम्पिटिशन का डायग्राम। परफेक्ट कॉम्पिटिशन में जो है कि क्या होती है, फर्म क्या होती है, प्राइस टेकर होती है और इंडस्ट्री क्या होती है, प्राइस गिवर होती है ना, प्राइस गिवर या प्राइस मेकर कह लो। तो इसीलिए यहाँ पर जो है कि प्राइस टेकर है फर्म, प्राइस टेकर बता दें, स्टाइल्ड एज प्राइस टेकर एज कॉन्ट्रास्टेड टू प्राइस मेकर इंडस्ट्री। प्राइस मेकर इंडस्ट्री के लिए प्राइस मेकर ही इसमें बोला गया है ना। तो ये कॉन्स्टेंटेड मतलब इसके सामने जो है कि ये इसके सामने कॉन्स्टेंटेड है, मतलब एक तरीके से लिमिट लगी हुई है। तो ये सही जाएगा आई थिंक। चलो ए अगर मैं कहूँ इसको ए, और 1 और 3 का इसमें है, 1 और 3 इसमें है नहीं, तो चलो इसका जो है कि हो जाएगा 350 का। 350 का इसमें ए आंसर है, बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे। चलो तो अभी जो है कि वील स्टॉप द सेशन, मैराथन सेशन तो जो भी है हुआ नहीं, 1 घंटा और भी जो भी है, तो हम यहाँ पर इसको स्टॉप करते हैं एंड वील, हाँ 1 घंटा 14 मिनट हो गया। सो आई विल कम बैक अगेन विद दिस सेशन एंड आई विल डू द रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चन। सो पीपीटी कंसिस्ट ऑफ जो है कि 630 क्वेश्चन, ओके। यहाँ पर जो है कि 660 इतना क्वेश्चन है, ये बहुत क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है। तो I think half of the questions we have completed, 350. So uh, we'll cover other questions also very soon. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll meet in